Hello there, people of the internet. My name is Dojagero, and this is Nutmeg and VAR. Some people will call it VAR, like
We
you.
call it VAR. Why would you say VAR? That's too long.
What is it? Video?
Video assistant referee.
Yeah, VAR.
So the one that watches the replay on the video and then they're able to see if there's something probably the linesman missed or that needs to be communicated.
By the way, what do you think? What do you think about VAR? Do you think that it is doing enough for football?
It's not doing enough. Because there are cases where the VAR has messed up. So the thing that they were supposed to pick, they don't. And the one that they were not supposed to pick, they pick. So there's a bit of inconsistency there.
So people of the internet, this is Nutmeg and VAR, or VAR as Beatrice is calling it. Beatrice is a very passionate Manchester United fan.
Very passionate.
Yeah, and also
By the way, did you know that Manchester United is still the most profitable club in terms of value?
that
You can consult
the
Athletic.
I know that for sure. There is a huge following for Manchester United for sure.
They're good at the business aspect of it.
I also don't think it is that they are good at the business part of it. I just think that the name still carries the day, because you find in terms of fan base,
right?
which is the biggest, even on socials,
Yes,
which one has the highest?
The following is crazy.
So it is
Massive.
Manchester United,
Manchester United.
followed by Arsenal. Yes.
Well, I didn't look at the rest of the list. It didn't matter.
No, but if you're a commentator, you should do everything should matter. how are you going to do this properly without looking at the others? Hii ndio kiburi. Hiyo ndio kiburi yenye waleta hapa. Kiburi mingi sana. Anyway, tell us about yourself, because this is our first podcast on Nutmeg and VAR. I like calling it VAR. You can call it VI all you want.
I will call it whatever I like. But my name is Beatrice. I love football.
Yeah.
And I think without being prideful, I understand football, which usually doesn't come naturally for many ladies. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just something that over the years, I was born with many boys. So it was either you watch football with them or you don't watch. So I started learning football. I know quite a bit. I understand the offside. I can tell when it is and when it is not.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things that even men struggle with.
Yeah, offside.
But yes.
Why would somebody struggle with offside?
Because it's not
I think
obvious to
people struggle with offside when it is not obvious. Like
when
when there is
millimeter.
no. There are some offsides. No. I'm not talking about that. That would be that they would have a line and.
But sometimes that line is drawn in a very funny angle, depending on the message they want to give. Have you realized that?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is sometimes they draw the line and then something circles at the bottom, and then sometimes it's just a red line, sometimes it's just a blue line. I think that there is the automatic one.
The automatic one is easy to call. You see it.
But the automatic
even
one,
before the linesman, because for some reason they really delay nowadays. I don't know if you've noticed. Instead of just calling it, they will wait for some other guy to run their lives out, and then now they lift.
No, but I'm just yeah, obviously when the referee is not supposed to motion offside.
It's
the linesman.
It's the linesman.
Sometimes they are told to let it flow until the guy scores.
At that point, the guy has wasted. Do you know it takes you a bit of time to recover once you make that run? Say it's a strike and you're chasing that ball. It has been passed.
Well, I don't think we are going to be thinking about a strike at this point. We're thinking about the rules and how the game progresses. Because if you call it and then they realize that actually he was onside, that's a dangerous thing. So I think it is better for them to run, all right? Because sometimes players know that I am actually offside.
Yeah.
But let me see.
They're waiting to see whether it will be called.
Or not. So I believe that let it run.
You know that's the rule they normally say. Play with the ref.
play with the ref.
If you don't hear the whistle, you play.
Yeah. So I think, but then there is another offside where I think that something hits the bar, comes
And
back.
then comes back, and you're not sure whether the player had come
Yes.
or they were still on the offside.
Or sometimes just a huge technicality. There is just a huge technicality. Even the commentator is trying to explain what it is.
And sometimes the commentator will call it and say, that's a clear offside. Then now when they review, they find that it wasn't. And you kind of...
Like the goal against Manchester United, when Manchester City was actually called offside by the commentator.
Yes.
But at the end of the day...
It was a goal.
It was a goal because why? Why was it a goal?
You see now...
By the time the ball was being released, Nani was offside. The scorer.
But it depends on which player is offside. You know,
Yeah.
At some point, the player that ends up playing the ball is not the one that was offside. So that's where also the VAR comes in. Because they're able to analyze. Fine, it is so and so that scored the goal. Who was offside when the ball was being played? So those are the things that...
But also the reason why they allowed the goal was because although Fernandes was offside when the ball was passed, but the first person to have contact with the ball was a Manchester City player.
But that's the thing. So the moment the opponent has contact, you're good.
You are good.
You're good.
Anyway, I want to go to Manchester. I want to.
Why don't you talk about your Chelsea? We are tired of counting the number of coaches. I think you've had up to 60 something.
Look,
you guys even fire someone who should not be fired. What was the problem with this coach? Honestly,
this coach had a big problem. This coach had a big problem. This coach was not in agreement at all with the owners of the football club.
Jagiro, that's a very dicey topic. Because there's problems when the coach does not have autonomy, when they're being told what to do, when they are being given players instead of the player they want.
Do you think do you think that was happening at Chelsea?
It happens at Chelsea. It happens at Man United.
Let's get back to Chelsea first, because the reason why I do not the reason why I did not like Maresca is one. Maresca was a tinkerman for no reason at all. So I will take you to our game against Arsenal, which was well played, extremely well played. We went there and held them by the neck for 90 plus minutes. And then immediately, the next game, he makes 5 changes.
Why can't you just stick with what's working?
Fofana was so great at the back. Then this guy puts into the field Badiashile, who is so slow. He has a half a brain award, this Badiashile guy. He cannot seem to make just a simple pass. During during Manchester City game against Chelsea, he's the one who made that bad back pass. Yeah. So, and I think that he's not been choosing well. Delap has likely flopped. Yeah. I believe that Pedro has flopped, but also, and I want to ask you this: who is in charge of discipline as a club? Because the indiscipline at Chelsea is unbelievable. Delap is so indisciplined. He gets into the field 2 minutes later, he has a yellow card.
The manager has to instill discipline,
which he did not at Chelsea.
And I know we are talking about Chelsea, but just an example of something I read about Sir Alex. I think it was one of the former players who was saying that if you drew a match, you would not be found laughing. Like, what are you laughing at? You just drew a match.
That is after the game or before the game?
After the game, when you go back to the dressing room, they knew you have to behave in a certain way. But right now, you see our players, they've lost a match, people are just laughing. They're just happy. Their salaries are going as usual. I think we've really gotten to a place where the managers are not able to hold the players to a high place of responsibility. To know that what you do out there on the pitch, you cannot just do whatever you feel like, and then we will.
And why is that? Is it on the coach, Is it on the coach or it is on somebody else?
It is a struggle because right now the coach does not have full autonomy over the players and their behavior. Because there are players that have been brought by the club and the coach is told, you have to work with this one. This one has to be in first 11. Why? People need to come to training, and from the training, the coach picks out the first 11. If you didn't show up at training, there's no reason why your name should
Are there people that are forced? Are so the coach gets a call that you have to have this on the field? Are you talking about Ronaldo?
These things happen.
Are you talking about Ronaldo?
Let's talk about Chelsea.
Yes, let's talk about Chelsea because what was so good about Maresca?
I think he put Chelsea in a place where you would see the drive. Let me give an example of your captain. In other seasons, James was nowhere.
He was sick.
You can be sick, but then you can push to be back in the team because there's a drive. But you can be sick and you want to be out sick for long because you feel you don't want to be there. An example, Pogba in Manchester United. That guy would be sick forever. And then when we are playing some lousy team, he shows up, throws a few strikes outside of 18, and then he disappears again. It was a game. So I feel like some of these players, that they are sick is not necessarily that they are sick. Tell me why Fernandes is sick, and then we were told that now Kobe Mino is supposed to fight for Fernandes' position, which is another crazy idea. When we get to Amorim, I'll want to understand. But now Fernandes is sick, and then we are told Kobe Mino is also injured. Injured where? Which game did he play that he got an injury?
But you can get an injury in the training ground.
But it was not anywhere until Fernandes was injured. And then all of a sudden now Kobe Mino is injured again. It just tells you this guy does not want to play this person.
So you are claiming that Amorim is actually saying that a player is sick and he's not.
He didn't say it. It is just those general comments they do or they do not do. You know, if you're asked about a player and you're not very specific.
Chelsea has not had a player, a coach for 1,000 days.
No.
The highest is 940.
I'm telling you, I was also looking at some data. I think they were saying since 1985, you've had more than 60
coaches.
Yes.
Chelsea have announced Liam Rosenior as the new head coach.
Do you know that guy?
On a contract until 2032.
Who is he? What has he done?
We don't know. So he spoke to a press conference and verbally agreed to leave his role at Strasbourg to take over Chelsea, adding could not turn down the opportunity. Strasbourg and Chelsea are owned by Blue Co.
Now you see why I'm saying Chelsea is the one that is going to go down.
A consortium led by American businessmen Todd Bowley and Clearlake Capital. As reported by The Athletic on Sunday, Rosenior flew to London to continue talks alongside Strasbourg President Mark Keller and Sporting Director David. He says that I was given permission to speak to one of the biggest sporting clubs in the world. One of the biggest sporting clubs in the world. You disagree? You don't disagree? That's up to you. Rosenior said in his press statement via BBC Sport.
Of course, he will want to make it big because he's trying to get the job. Doesn't make it big.
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys won the EPL? With Mourinho? Was it with Mourinho?
Was it?
It was with Mourinho.
No. It was not with Mourinho. It was with Conte.
Oh yeah, Conte. Yeah.
It was with Conte.
And then he won, and then he was fired.
He won, and then he was fired, and then
and
then the smoker came back.
You guys just did even the World Club.
We did the World Club.
And then
he was fired after being announced the best club, the best coach of December.
Yes,
remember?
Yes. And the same to this guy. He was just coach of the month. And then I think Amorim also followed.
Yeah.
And now they're both gone. But you know something interesting? With the situation we are in as Manchester United, right now we are level on points with Chelsea. And it pains me.
That you're level on points with Chelsea?
Yes.
Why?
We should be in top 4 by now. because there are few draws here that guy messed up.
So let's go to the draw then that you keep talking about. The draw against
Wolves.
Yeah, but what is
Why
wrong?
would we draw against Wolves?
Yeah, but why? They're a team. They're in the Premier League.
Do you know when we were playing Wolves, they only had 2 points so far. We're the ones who added a third. And then now, we gave them the confidence that you guys can win again. So now the other day they beat someone 3-0.
Yeah. We
gave them that confidence. A team that was already for sure for delegation came and picked a point. What is that? Where is the pride of Manchester United?
No, but how was that game?
Why are players comfortable leaving the pitch with a draw against a team that is number 20, position 20? That is why if it was Sir Alex Ferguson, you'd go into that dressing room and you'd face the music. But our players today, some are even bigger than the coach. But you talk to them here and then they go talk to the managers, to the owners, I think. So for some reason you can't tell them anything.
So what is Fletcher was the caretaker coach when the last coach went, right?
No.
Who was the caretaker?
It was Ruben Amorim.
Was it? Yeah.
Who
did really well?
He did really well. He was really angry when they appointed someone else. He actually went to the championship and picked up a team, I think. Yeah. So it was rude and he did well because we were struggling. And I think he got some very good draws against some very strong opponents. Yeah. But so now we have Fletcher, but I'm wondering, is he going to play his twins or is he going to look at the squad and pick the best 11?
What do you mean his twins?
His twins are in the team.
The main team?
Yes. So these are the things that ike me.
Like, who are these? Who are these guys? For the audience, do they know?
I have refused to learn their names so far. I just know that they are twins that are Fletcher's sons. So now that dad is going to be the caretaker.
They are in the main team.
They're in the main team.
Have they played before?
They have. They were substituted in.
When?
One of the games we played. Let me check for you. They were substituted in.
Do you have a problem that they are Fletcher's twins, or you have a problem that they are not good enough?
Problem that they're not good enough.
Are they? They are not good enough.
And yet, someone else who is better will be on the bench. I'm waiting to see. We have a match tomorrow. So I'm waiting to see what the approach will be. I know we still have people out on AFCON. We have 3 good players out there. Of course, they are good. That's why their teams are still progressing. Ahmad has been man of the match consistently.
In Manchester?
In AFCON. Because he's playing as a winger, which is what he's supposed to play. But then this other person makes him defend. Are you correct in your head?
But why?
Play someone where they're strong and get the best out of the player.
Let's talk about the back three. What is your gripe with it? What is the fun gripe with the top three? With the back three?
When you're playing,
can you tell us the back three?
When you're playing the back,
is Shaw one of them?
Shaw is one of them. I don't know why you want to make me sad.
No, yeah.
Shaw is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Shaw when playing for Manchester United, and then there's Shaw when playing for England. Those are 2 different players. When Shaw is playing for England, anajituma. Like, you will watch Shaw like this, you're like, what? And then there's Shaw playing for United.
There is a time that Shaw was sick for a very long time.
For a very long time.
Was it?
Until
it was months.
Until it was Euro. I think it was Euro. Then he appeared. In the England squad.
I remember we laughed together.
And I'm like, dude, who's paying your salary?
Well, they are also played by the country.
Yeah, but the country for the time you're playing there. But for United, it's your daily bread. Where's your loyalty? So you have a back three that has Shaw.
Who else?
You have a back three that has Maguire. By the way.
Okay. Maguire has been really good. Maguire has gotten you some very serious...
Let me say something about Maguire.
Please do. I think he's a hardworking gentleman.
We live in a world that mental issues can really take people down. And we've seen people even commit suicide. That guy had a very difficult time. There's a season even the mom spoke and was asking people to just stop it because everyone was going at him. But the guy kept working. Maguire has saved us with headers that have made goals.
The last headers. I remember that in the time you guys were reduced to 10 men and Maguire pounded on a header.
By the way, when we are taking a corner or a free kick that is close to the goal and Maguire is there, chances of a goal are higher compared to when you have Sesko. By the way, where did they get that guy?
Oh, Sesko was a big name before you guys signed him. Was a big name. He was a big name. He was Eucharist. You remember Eucharist? The Arsenal striker. What is his name?
Sesko's first touch is the most terrible in the whole of English Premier League right now. It
can't be worse than Dilap.
That guy.
It cannot be worse than Dilap.
He's, as a striker, either you are going to hit it once off, or you are going to take a touch and then place. That guy's first touch is bad.
Like Dilap's. Have you seen Dilap receiving a ball? Have you seen it?
Let me tell you.
But have you seen?
Let me tell you the person who needs to train players how to receive a ball. That guy, you'd think he has glue on his feet.
Who? Palmer.
No, he used to play for Real Madrid.
He used to play for Real Madrid?
Marcelo.
Oh, Marcelo.
It doesn't matter where the ball is coming from. That ball will land and keep quiet. Watch his clips.
But then the question that I wonder, for such kind of problems that Kina Dilap are having, where they cannot hold a ball, who is supposed to train them on that?
That is what you do on the training pitch.
Over and over again.
Over and over again. Do you know what Cristiano used to do? He would be the first to come and the last to leave. He would do free kicks. That's why he was so good at them. It comes from press. Nothing comes naturally unless you're Messi.
Yeah.
So once you know that for you have to work for it, put in the work. If ever there is current signing, Sesko. The moment I see him in the lineup, I know we are either losing the game or draw.
Same. What do you think about Dilap? Do you know him, by the way?
I need to go and watch him.
He's really bad.
He's bad.
He's really bad. Like,
he's bad, but he gets playtime.
His indiscipline is out of this world.
The indiscipline, is it worse than Caicedo? I feel like Caicedo is good, but he's not.
No.
His tackles are very rusty.
Caicedo is very disciplined.
No.
Caicedo is very disciplined.
How many cards has Caicedo got?
Caicedo, but he has only gotten one red card in the Premier League.
In football, when we are talking discipline, you must also think about cards.
Well, he had so many cards that he has to meet the Manchester United team. But you see,
that's what I'm saying.
For me,
that's what I'm saying.
Can I tell you something?
You see,
can I tell you something? I think the reason why Caicedo is having lots of those cards is because mostly defensively in the midfield. Remember, the coaches that have managed Chelsea in the last two coaches have always decided and insisted on playing Caicedo in the midfield with Fernandes, the Argentinian. Now the problem is that they are both very good, but one is a holding midfielder, the other one is an attacking midfielder.
Yes.
So Fernandes, you will always find him at the box.
Yes.
What happens when they lose the ball there? It's only Caicedo that is withholding. So
But I thought so. You guys don't play two holding.
no,
midfielders.
there are players holding midfielders, but he doesn't hold.
So one person is not doing their job.
It's not. Fernandez does not defend.
Okay.
He's attacking oriented.
you.
He's like your
He's
Fernandez.
like our Fernandez.
Yes.
Because the moment I look at the lineup and I see Fernandez just above the defense, I know we are in trouble.
Yes.
Because he will naturally want to go forward.
Yes.
We will be empty.
Yes. And that is how Caicedo gets his cards.
Now you are talking about the back three.
Yes.
So you can imagine Fernandez is the holding, and then we have a back three. What do you expect?
He should come back.
He will. Come on.
And also, I've just realized that if you're playing people in the midfield in the Premier League, they have to have some sort of strength.
They need strength, and then you have to win this midfield battle, especially if you have a back three, like Amorim was trying to do. You cannot have Casemiro, the holding,
Yeah.
and then you have a back three.
What do you think Casemiro has grown old? He has lost his legs. Because I think that's what has happened. He has lost his legs. Casemiro was such a fantastic midfielder at Real Madrid.
He is, but you can't do that alone.
Holding. Casemiro has lost his legs.
You need to hold.
Then you bring him against young Brighton players.
Setting him up for failure.
I'm telling you.
But he has also helped us with headers. You see, when Maguire is not playing and Casemiro is in the box, you know that you're likely to get a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very good with the headers as well. So we have to give flowers where, you know.
So we have Maguire. We have who is the third.
So he normally plays Euro because remember the Butcher was injured. He's just come back, and I think he came back at the very important time because Fernandez is out. Imagine if we didn't have him now, it would have been a mess.
So then after the three, after Euro, Maguire, and who do we have?
That's why for me, I don't know why Amorim has refused to play Casemiro with what is this boy that is not getting played?
What is his name?
We just talked about him.
Maino.
Because that's a holding.
Yes. And I remember during I don't know before this guy who was there.
That's a holding
Before Amorim it was who? Ten Hag.
Amorim, Ten Hag.
Is it Mourinho who introduced Maino or Ten Hag?
Was it Raffrey? I think it. No, it's not Mourinho. Was it Mourinho?
It was Mourinho. I think
But you see, the guy came in and fitted in that role
and he was
owned it.
And he was playing so well.
You see, right now we have this boy from the academy, Heaven. He's fitted in that defense. It will be very difficult to remove him now, because
in place of Euro.
In place of Maguire.
In place of Maguire, center.
Because Maguire was injured, yes.
So center.
That guy, even the last match we played, he was the key person in that defense, because now the Butcher is trying to support ahead, because there's nothing going forward. The battle in the midfield is lost.
So after the three who do we have? We have Maino and
you see now
and Casemiro.
He was playing three at the back, and then on the sides we have Dogu, and sometimes we have Ugarte. And then on this other side, who is this other Portuguese guy?
I've forgotten the name of the
I've forgotten the name. But now, this guy also, it's like Mafuta Imeisha. You can no longer, because the three at the back are to stay, and then these two guys are to run to support the attack.
Yeah.
Right? But if that doesn't happen, there are no crosses coming. There are no crosses coming. So, say for example, this guy that has a terrible touch is not playing, and we have Zeski. That is a guy that if you give crosses in, he can do something with the ball. Sesko forget. Nothing is happening.
Amorim bought him.
Amorim bought him and then what? And you know, sometimes that's the other problem with these coaches, that because I bought someone, I just have to play that someone, even when they're not doing the job. It's like you owe them because
it's like Dilap. He keeps bringing him in the 60th minute and then gets a yellow card in 2 minutes. inside 2 minutes, he has a yellow card.
As soon as he comes, the yellow card is given.
The fact he was out injured for 3 months, and then he was in the field and got a red in 9 minutes. So
you came back just to get.
So who's your front? Who's your best attacker now at Manchester United?
So right now, the way he's playing, you will have both wings with Mbomo, the guy at AFCON. By the way, now we have to pray for them to lose so that they come back. Unfortunately,
they are not losing. Yesterday they played.
I was even surprised that they beat Bafana Bafana.
Bafana was the better team.
That was
a shock. Bafana was the better team. Watu karibu. In fact, I think 3 of them got injured.
They worked hard for it.
Who?
Cameroon. Yes.
Cameroon is a strong team.
The thing I've liked the most about AFCON is that the teams that were expected to lose easily, they showed up. Like if you watched Tanzania versus Morocco,
it was very good.
They really troubled Morocco.
The game ended in 2-0 or 1-0.
1. They only scored 1, and it was that guy from Real Madrid. By the way, he scored in every match.
He has scored in every match.
He has scored in every match at AFCON, including that round of 16. But I liked that TZ showed up. So it was not a walk in the park.
So East Africa is just showing up.
They've showed up.
At AFCON.
They've showed up. It's no longer a walk
How about
in the
Uganda?
park because you're leave Sebo alone. So so I really enjoyed that. Even the one that Mali played, yes, they were eliminated, but they showed up.
I'm looking forward to the Morocco, to the Algeria one. It's like actually going on right now.
And then you see a team like Tunisia was eliminated. So it's not just because you're big, you're going to just go through.
Algeria and DRC Congo is actually still 0-0.
That's good. But DRC Congo have really shown up. And they've done well, even to earn being in AFCON.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you noticed that people have not even missed Ghana not being in the tournament? I'm looking forward to those to happen more, where the big names.
Yeah. As we wrap up.
As long as you show up.
As we wrap up, can we talk about the league? Who takes the English Premier League in 2026?
As long as it's not Arsenal.
No. You know. Listen. Let's not talk like Kenyan like
Arsenal people I know.
Let's not say
they have not even won anything.
Let us not say like Kenyan say, so long as it's not Ruto. I don't care who takes it. Let's be political.
I like the challenge.
Let us talk as political commentators.
I like the challenge that is coming from Aston Villa.
No, let's not go into this with feelings of what we feel. I am asking you. Who do you? Let me ask you differently. Which team is the strongest in the Premier League today?
Arsenal.
Okay, so now I ask the question.
But which they're going to lift it.
Which team do you think is likely to pick to lift the Premier League?
Manchester City.
You would put them above Arsenal?
Yes.
Okay, number 2.
Because Arsenal is going to be bothered in the second half because the number of games they have. Like, I was just looking at it, and I think in January, there's a window of 10 days they are going to play 4. I was looking at it. So they're not going to be consistent. So it's either they will pick to go for Champions League or go for EPL. They have to choose. And at that point, some points will be dropped. And
Are-
the moment
are
City
they
goes above them,
are they still in all the tournaments?
they not all of them. Not all of them, but I think they're in 3.
Including
If
Champions
we are-
League and the Premier League?
Yes.
No, I think it's more.
You think?
I think Arsenal has only been taken out in one tournament.
Yeah, they left one.
Yes, I don't think they have left the other. I think they are still going for the 4.
So they're going for the 4. But that's also more reason why they're going to drop points. Because at some point they will begin having.
I think what Arsenal
Because a team that pushes the way they're pushing, at some point the legs give in. So they are going to start having injuries.
I think they should not. I think Arsenal should not just decide to go for the big trophies. Let them pick the small
but that's
ones.
what they want.
No.
They want EPL. They want Champions League.
No.
I promise you.
They should. Have they ever won the Champions League?
I know.
Arsenal has never won the Champions League. I think they are better off taking these small Sahanis.
They don't want those ones. They are saying that they are going for EPL. They are going for Champions League. This is their year. Of course, it's always
Number
their
2,
year.
Arsenal.
Number 2.
Is Arsenal.
Number 2, Arsenal.
Number 3.
I expect Villa to contend for top 4.
Number 3. Arsenal, Liverpool or Aston Villa.
No, Liverpool is going to go down further.
So number 3 is Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Number 4.
I know you want me to say Chelsea,
No,
but
no.
I don't think so.
No, you say what you
I
want.
don't think so.
You say what you want. Manchester United.
I don't think so. I think we will be around 7-8.
How about number 4? Liverpool. You said they're gonna go down.
No, Liverpool.
So you're giving it
will
to
go down.
Chelsea.
I don't think Chelsea is going to stay 4th.
Then who is number 4?
Yet to be discovered.
But who would you?
That's an open slot.
And who are the contenders?
So Chelsea is a contender.
Tottenham.
There might be a surprise. Do you know that Tottenham have a worse record than these 2 teams that have fired their coaches? I was just looking at it. They're worse off.
Yeah, but they don't play for anything. When is the last time they won anything? Last year. After years and years.
But you see, their start was very good, and that for me usually makes me sad. That a team starts so well and then they are interrupted. Things. Do you know politics affects the quality of the game so much?
I remember a game.
Once
I remember
on the pitch,
there was a game that they were putting such a high line. I don't know whether it was last season or this season against Chelsea. You remember?
And then there's a game this year that they got 2 red cards.
In one game.
Yes. But I was like, let them feel what other teams feel. Because I will never forget, there's a season, that time Martial was still playing for United. These guys decided to just play with the referee. And the referee just fell for it. They were just acting and making things bigger than they are. Marcelo got a red card. I will never forget.
Marcelo.
Martial, Anthony Martial.
Oh, Anthony Martial, yes. Where is he playing now, by the way?
Those ones have disappeared.
Maybe
You know that for United players that have left, either you've made it or what we were saying is just correct. The same way you're already complaining about Garnacho. When we said that he's selfish, he doesn't want to pass the ball, people said, oh, United, you like to spoil for players.
He's a terrible winger.
Yeah?
With speed
The
with
guy,
no plan.
You run. And then what do you do with the ball?
Speed with no
What
plans.
makes the difference is what you do with that ball once you've made that run. Other than that, you've just wasted your... Umetumia pumzi for what?
Mm.
And then there are people like Sancho, whose attitudes were stinking. Where is he now?
Sancho is playing for Aston Villa.
Does he play?
Hardly.
How many times?
But you're still paying his salary.
It doesn't matter.
When is his contract ending
Our
with Manchester
value is
United? Do you
out
know?
This season. So finally now he's out after this season.
In the summer, he will not be a Manchester United player.
No, he will not be.
You gave him 7 years or 6 or 4.
It's ending this year. Sancho, we are done after this year. Yeah.
Anyway.
So people like Rashford are here, they want to come back. But you see, they were already playing him the other side. He came, showed up a bit, and then now back to normal.
Rashford?
Yes.
Rashford is in Manchester United now?
No, he's in Barcelona.
How is he doing there?
But now he started very well. And then now there were rumors that, they're looking for his replacement. And then you're like, huh? Dude has been scoring and giving assists.
But he's coming to Manchester United.
He can come back. If the problem was...
For how long?
He can come back, but unless he deals with his own personal issues, nothing will change. Because dude would miss training and then a photo appears that he was in a club the previous night. Discipline.
Yeah, that has been a very big problem.
Yeah.
With,
and you know, some of these young people, if you read their stories, it makes you very sad. Because Rashford is someone whose mother used to walk with him to the club to train. And you know, now he's here and then he wants to joke with this thing. In fact, when they gave him that honor, it's called what? The one that is given by the prince.
Is it a SAR?
He just became so useless.
But he was also
It's
so
like
much. He was so much into NGO. I don't know what was going on.
He was doing a feeding program for the children in the UK, which is okay.
Is he still doing it?
Because I believe that is also formed by his background. You know, sometimes the things we drive is also informed by what we went through in life, which is okay. But have a balance. You can't mess up this opportunity and then you think that you'll just be played. He was very lazy on the pitch.
Yeah, I remember he was just walking after losing the ball.
When you lose the ball, you're the first defense. You can't just lose it and then the defense works hard, brings it back, you lose it. It's very annoying.
Let's come to the end of this podcast. What do you want to? What do you think Nutmeg and VAR should be doing? Why are we starting this podcast?
We want to bring to the forefront matters that probably have not been talked about. Because sometimes you watch people doing commentaries and you're like, but does it really, is that the real position? So maybe go where people haven't gone. I'm hoping we can interview people that...
During matches?
Yes.
I'm hoping that we can do something that that AFTV has been doing, going to a place where they're watching football and putting up our camera.
People live as the match is going on, get their feelings and, you know, and also interview some of the big names in football.
Here in the country?
Beyond. What stops us from one day sitting with Cristiano Ronaldo? Yeah.
He's into movies right now.
And what stops us from speaking? By the way, I want to interview Mbappe one day on our birthday because I share a birthday with him.
You do?
I do.
You can send him a DM.
I don't know who will do it.
You never know. So can we bring this to a close? One day. You can bring this to a close. This is your camera.
Thank you. Thank you for watching this, and we are looking forward to your comments. Tell us what you think about all these issues in the EPL and beyond, and the managers and the coaches and the players. There's just so much madness. There's so much to say. Let us know even what you want us to discuss next. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Until another episode. Bye for now.